Dog Records. If it ain't a dead dog, it ain't barking. How can I help you?
There are 50 million blank cassettes a year sold in this country, and believe me, they're not being used for dictation. They're being used to copy records. There is no exemption from copyright for home taping, period, without the consent of the owner.
What's going on, anyway?
What comes out of the machine? What comes out of the machine is different from what goes into it.
Dead dog, the record.
What comes out?
Dead dog.
What goes in?
The most important thing about the invention of tape is that it changed music from being an event in time to being an event in space. Space.
The relationship between a copy and an original. The relationship between a copy and an original.
To being an event in space.
I think it challenges notions we have about the relationship between a copy and an original.
You can edit it, stretch it,
reverse it, stretch it, and so on, so on.
Stretch it, and reverse it, stretch it, and so on, so on. Stretch it, and reverse it, stretch it, so on, so on. Stretch it, and reverse it, stretch it, so on, so on. And of course it becomes, and of course then when it's played back it becomes malleable. You're dealing with it in the same sense that you're dealing with it in
the same sense that you're dealing with any plastic material. And of course
then when it's played back it once again becomes an event in time. During that interim period where it's a spatial event,
you can do lots of things with it.
Lots of things that you never had available prior to invention of tape. It took a while before anyone started seeing the possibilities of this.
Puts the power of reproducing information back into our own hands. But the old boundaries between what was my information, and what was yours, my information, and what was yours have become confused.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
I can do anything better than you. Only a sample.
Old technologies get confused with new ones.
You find this confusion of original and copy in all of the new technologies that use digital information.
You hear, allow you to record, or pick it up, allow you to record, or pick it up, allow you to record, you hear, allow you to record something, and put it into your own music, so that when you press it up, or press another person can record, put it into your ears, hear, a sound.
No, you can. No, you can.
No, you can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
And put it in, or pick it up, a sound from somebody else's recording.
Ownership.
You hear a sound and put it into your own, or pick it up, allow it somebody else, or pick it up, a sound from somebody else.
Ownership's redefined.
Stabilizes the older system distribution.
By the way, I don't know how many times I made the obligatory reference to the U.S. copyright law. Copyright law.
Our present copyright law was written in 1924. It was partially amended in 1988. But the roots of the law lie back in the 18th century.
Just to put it in context, it's pre-radio, really. It's pre-commercial radio. It's pre-television. It's certainly pre-computer. It's geared. It's pre-modern records. It's pre-compact discs. It's pre-almost everything that we come to look at in modern life as communicating information. One of the major criticisms of a legal system structured in this way is that it does bring copyright law into disrespect, and it brings law generally into disrespect. If one has a system which makes common activities wrong in the eyes of the law, and yet everybody is doing it, then you begin to wonder, is more worthy of respect.
You know something?
Everything about it is appealing. You know something?
Everything that traffic will allow.
The people who are listening,
Nowhere could you get that happy feeling.
you and your daughter,
When you are stealing.
you don't need any of
When
this.
you are stealing.
Just look around. Just ask around. Just see what they're using tapes for.
When you are stealing.
No, I'm not a fan of that type of
The
thing.
country knows what's happening. Look.
Stolen. I still feel stolen. I still feel stolen. I still feel stolen goods is stolen goods.
Let's go.
But I can't really comment on it because I keep feeling like
stealing.
but as long as you accept stolen goods, but as long as you accept an art form like stolen goods, but I suppose as long as you accept an art form like collage, where you take photographs and newspaper clippings and glue them up on a board, I suppose you know that stolen goods is collage.
I say that the people out there, when they know that there's another side to this issue, when they know that people like myself, incidentally, let me interrupt myself.
On the other hand,
In fact, the importance of this case is whether or not artists can feel free to use work done by artists of their own generation or of preceding generations as the basis for the creation of new work. It's, again, something that has taken place in art from time immemorial and will continue to happen. And if the courts say that a work of art can have no basis in a prior work of art, that would be a very damaging and destructive statement in relationship to the future of art.